Going on a 3-week holiday meant that I've read a lot of books this summer. And what I'm not going to do, as I tried to the last time I'd read a lot of books, is actually review them all. Because as that turned out, I talked for half an hour, 20 minutes at the least. So instead, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. Insurgent by Veronica Roth. So this is a sequel to Divergent, and it's the second book in a trilogy. I read it in a day, I think, and I loved it. The ending just blows you away. It seems like they're not going to be able to get another book out of it, but no, it's like, oh, wow, okay, you're going to need about 10 more books to fill this. I kind of expected it, but it still hit me. Summer's Dream by Kathy Cassidy. So this is the third book in the Chocolate Box Girls series by Kathy Cassidy. They're getting worse, I think. They're getting more and more cliched. This one was about a girl that loves ballet and becomes anorexic. It was just so original that it hurt. At the start I found her annoying. Then I just felt really sorry for her. She threw her dreams away, which was sad. But I'll buy the next one, even though apparently it's called Cocoa Caramel, which sounds awful. But I liked the previous two, and I did like this, but it wasn't as good. Bloodlines and The Golden Lily by Rochelle Mead. These are the sequel series to the Vampire Academy novels, and if you know them, then it's about Sydney, the alchemist, who is introduced in the fourth book. Yeah, they're about vampires, but they're really enjoyable and kept me hooked. So, The Extraordinary Secrets of April, May and June by Robin Benway. Now this deserves its own entire section. So there's this book that I bought, second hand, but still, I paid money for it, named The Extraordinary Secrets of April, May and June. Now, April, May and June are three sisters with, I'll read the tagline for you, 3 extraordinary life-changing powers. I'll read the blurb. 3 sisters share a magical, unshakable bond in this witty, high-concept novel from the critically acclaimed author of Audrey, wait! Around the time of their parents' divorce, sisters April, May and June recover special powers from childhood. Powers that come in handy navigating the pure hell that is high school and help them cope with the hardest year of their lives. But could they have a greater purpose? April, the oldest, can see the future. Middle child May can literally disappear. And the youngest sister, June, reads minds. When April gets a vision of disaster, the girls must come together to save the day or risk falling apart forever. Will they realize how much they need one another before it's too late? Because if there's anything stronger than magic, it's sisterhood. Well, it was enjoyable, but would I admit having read it to a friend? Perhaps not. Additionally, I don't think it's a real book, as yeah, so this is the advanced copy. I've never seen it in a real shop, and I kind of have a hunch that it was never published. But I don't see why. It was great. I mean, well, you'll just have to read it to find out. And no, you can't borrow my copy. I won't admit in public that I've read it. Slated by Terry. That's an awful name. Slated was Britain in a, I like to say post-apocalyptic future, but I don't think there was an apocalypse. It's just in the sort of near future. Kind of like that one where they don't die. Can't even remember what that one's called. I think it starts like a D or something. I like that one, by the way. if you know it, you can comment. Yeah, Slated was brilliant. It's about this girl named Kyla whose entire memory is wiped, and yeah, I wasn't going to describe the plots because that's why things take so long, so I would really recommend it. It's the first one in the series, which I only found out towards the end, which slightly disappointed me because I don't need another story about the future series. There's 2 I've given up on, even though I loved the first one, just because I just couldn't keep up. Not I couldn't keep up, like I could follow it, but I couldn't be bothered to pay for another book. Actually, I couldn't even be bothered to borrow it off someone else. So I hope this doesn't happen with Slated because I really liked it. I'm a Stranger Here Myself by Bill Bryson. This is another found in a second-hand bookshop, which was in New York. I really liked it. It's about him moving back to America with his family, and there's just lots of stuff about the difference between Britain and America, it was in the 90s, I think, so it's changed now. The differences are a lot slimmer, but I really liked it. It was really funny. Like, some chapters I kind of skimmed, but some were just brilliant. Awkward hitting my bed with a book there. I swear I read some different books, but I don't remember what, and I can't find them in my room, which means they're probably buried at the bottom of some bag somewhere. But those are all you're getting for now. I hope you've learned something about either me or the books, and you'll either buy them or borrow them, or I've put you off them. So, you've learned something. Bye bye now.